to episode number 6 already of my FM20 save with Rapid Bucuresti. As promised last episode, we're at the final day of the season, but first I want to start off at the page of Dylan Montgomery. I showed you guys this one last episode. We got him on a free. As you can see, he's been improving pretty well. Of course, his 13 determination and his fairly professional personality both help. Still the 5-star potential, so yeah, really happy with him. As I said, maybe a future replacement for Pires, who might be leaving us at the end of the season because we can't sign him on a new contract. As of right now, he has had, I think, about 5 or 6 offers, but he has declined them all from other clubs, so he's here for now. As I said, last game of the season, I'm gonna start off with some good news and some bad news. Good news is, a few games before this one, we already were safe for promotion. So we are up to the first league, to Liga 1. The bad news is that we can't become champions anymore. I'll show you guys. Arad are champions. They're 8 points ahead of us. So yeah, let me show you the games that got us here. So after the game I showed you guys against CS Mioveni, I told you we had the game against AFK Shikshireda. The game in hand that I thought we would win. As you can see, we lost 3-0. Our biggest defeat of the season, and probably our most important as well. In the 22nd minute they scored the first, then we got a red card as well, and in the 69th and the 70th they scored the second and third. I was pretty much heartbroken at this point because I had lost all hope. Obviously we were at equal amount of games with 2 points behind, I think, so if we were to win the game we are at today, then we would still become champions, but I was hoping so badly that we would take over first spot after this game already, but sadly we didn't. So yeah, really disappointed. 3-0 loss. Again, we dominated them. I'm not really sure what I could have done differently here. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. So you might be thinking, well, it can't get any worse than that, right? Well, it could, because after Labo scored the 1-0 here in the 7th minute, I thought, okay, so we will win this one, but we wouldn't. In the 29th minute they scored the equalizing goal via penalty, and we couldn't score at all after that. We did have a lot of chances, as you could see. Well, most of them were off target, so that's a huge problem, because obviously, I don't need to tell you guys, when your shots are off target you can't score. So yeah, another 2 points dropped, and at this point Arad were leading by 4 points. So after that, another 2 points dropped. I was determined to get back to winning ways, and we did, but it wasn't until the 83rd minute by a goal by Alexandru, the substitute, who gave us the 1-0 win in the end. So another disappointing performance, but in the end we did get the 3 points, which at this point of the season was obviously the most important thing. So this was followed by another draw away from home against Varul Constanța. A 0-0 draw, very disappointing again. 18 shots, 7 on target, 2 clear-cut chances as well, but we couldn't even score one of them. So another disappointing performance and another 2 points dropped. So after this, finally our first actually convincing performance in a long while. So first in the 7th minute, Alami gave us the 1-0 lead. After that, in the 24th minute, a corner by Alami was put in by Pires. After which, in the 39th minute, Alami with the ball again to the right side to save her. Could he come up with a cross? He could. Gave it to Brighton Labo with a 3-0. And then in the 48th minute in the second half, only 3 minutes in, Dragikenu had the ball on the left side. Gave it to Safer, who scored his goal as well. Gave us the 4-0. But then in the 88th minute they had the ball on the left side, and disappointing to concede again. It was a great goal, to be honest, but really disappointed to concede. I really wanted to keep a clean sheet, but we couldn't. But yeah, did still get the 3 points, which, as I said 2 matches ago, is the most important thing at this point. So after that, another disappointing draw against Einer Gati Kianur. In the 75th minute, Alami gave us the lead via a penalty, but only 7 minutes later they scored the equalizing goal from a free kick. So 1-1, another 2 points dropped. As you can see, 22 shots, 10 on target, 4 clear-cut chances, only 1 goal. Something has to change for next season because this cannot go on much longer. I don't know how we got through the first part of the season, because with performances like these last few, we would not have been even close to promotion. So that brings us here in the final day of the season against Arad. So as you could see, we cannot gain a place, we cannot lose a place, so this match is, well, it's still a pretty exciting match, because, well, it's still against the top of the league. The only sad part is that we can't gain anything from it. So this is the team that we are going with: Dragia in goal, Wojciech at right back, Malo and Manole at center back, Semyarski at left back, Yorza and Piris in the middle. Attacking midfield three of Safer, Alami and Kretu, and then the striker Brighton Match. I hope he can return to his goal scoring ways, because it's been a long time that he has. As you can see, 31 goals in 36 starts, in the league 30 goals in 33. It does give him top scorer by a mile, but still, he has dropped off a little bit in the past few matches, as has the whole team for that matter. So let's get into the game. I hope we can still get a result from this match, even though we can't get top spot back. I do still want to win, obviously, and I hope you guys share that passion as well. Even though, as I said, we cannot gain top spot, I do still want to get one over Arad, because we have already lost to them once this season. So they've got a goal kick on they gave it straight to us. Brighton Match has the ball here, gives it to Yorza, who then brings the ball forward, passes it to Safer. A lot of space here on the right side, but he doesn't use it. Goes to the left instead, but we lose it. But Semyarski picks it up again. Can he come up with the cross? Maybe he can. And Safer already with the 1-0. Not even 12 minutes in, we're already 1-0 up. That's great to see, which makes me wonder why we couldn't do this in the past 4 or 5 games. Obviously, it's great to see that we can lead against the top of the league, but as I said, disappointing to not do this for the past 2 games. Otherwise, we would have been champions by now. Nonetheless, 40 minutes played, and that's a red card by Wojciech. That's not the first red card we've gotten in the past few games, as you might have seen. So I'm gonna take off Yorza. No, I'm gonna take off Alami. I'm gonna take Alami off for Kapachi, because he's originally a left back, so I think he could do the job at right back as well, only wrong-footed obviously, but still. Don't think it's too bad of a shout to put it right back, but we'll see. Obviously a man down now, and it's almost half time. We've got a throw in on the left side. Semyarski gives it to Kretu, who passes it to Piris, gives a cross to Safer, almost 2-0. And there it is, half time. So we've got 45 minutes left, man down, goal up. So interesting to see what's gonna happen in the second half. I hope we can hold on to this lead, but with a man down against top of the league, it's always gonna be very difficult, even though they haven't had a single shot yet. Might be here, a throw in on the right side, gave it to Conte, to the left side to Rus. Can he come up with a cross? He can, and Conte gets it back, and just to the outside of the post. So that was their first shot. They got a second one as well, both off target. Semyarski with the corner here on the left side, and Brighton Match and Kretu. I thought it would have been offside, but it's not. It's 2-0. 57 minutes, we're 2-0 up, man down, and we still scored a goal against top of the league. This shows why we should have been champions, but we're not. Only 20 minutes left plus injury time. It looks like it's going to be a pretty easy win. Piris here with a free kick, if we can get a third here. It doesn't look like it. Kretu picks up the ball on the right side, gives it back to Piris. All the way to the left side, Safer with a lot of space, gives it to Brighton Match, and a great save by the keeper. It was straight at him, but still a great save. 79th minute now, throw in by Arad on the left side. Tomasai has the ball, gives it to Moyes in the middle, back to Tomasai, and that's another red card. I have no idea what our team is doing here. Yeah, so I'm gonna put Safer in the middle and Kretu at center mid, and I think I'm gonna keep it at that. So we've got 2 men down now, but we're also 2 goals up. But I have no idea why our players keep picking up red cards. It's so unnecessary, and it really gives us a so much more difficult job to do. As you can see here, they immediately scored the 2-1, but luckily it was caught offside. And we've got a free kick here on the right side, Zemiarski to take it. Almost a 3-0 as well, with 2 men down. They've gone very attacking. We haven't changed a thing about our tactics this match. And we've beaten Arad 2-0 in the end, so I'm still really happy with that result. I am, even though it didn't give us the win. Well, it gave us the win obviously, but not the win as in that we're not champions. But I'm still really happy to beat the league leaders and beat the champions 2-0 after they beat us 2-1 earlier in the season, so head to head it would have been us. But sadly we're trailing by 5 points. So that's the end of the season. Suspensions, as you can see, obviously. We received 10k. That's nothing to be surprised about really, because as I saw at the beginning of the season, everybody gets 10k. No idea why. In the top league that's a little bit different. So yeah, when you finish second in the top league you get 120k. So that's a lot more than we did now. Even when you would finish 8th or, well, 14th, so bottom of the league, you would still get 55k. And our finances could really use that. But only 10k for now. We did get promoted. So yeah, I'm gonna see you guys in a special video that's gonna wrap up the end of the season. So look at the statistics, look at other leagues, and great stuff like that. I may have said it earlier in the season, I'm not sure, but I'm really a kind of nerd for those statistics kind of thing. So yeah, I love to see that. So yeah, I'm gonna see you guys for that, and then yeah, so that's it for now. So I'm gonna see you guys for the end of the season review. For now, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, even though we did not become champions. I think it's a pretty short episode as well, because there were not a lot of games to show in between. But I promise next one is gonna be probably a little bit longer. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a like. If you want to see more of this or any other series in the future, please subscribe to my channel. It will really help me out a lot. So for now, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.